Hi, I'm Marilyn Bradford with Right Recovery for You, and I have yet another question for you. Is your past still relevant? When I was in sort of traditional therapy and traditional treatment for addiction, the past was really important. You had to go through it and see where you were right and see where you were wrong and all of this kind of stuff, which at the time, okay, that's what they told me to do. But what it tended to do was make me not only not present in the present, but unable to create a future that was anything but based on the past, either through aligning and agreeing or resisting and reacting or identity, or this is who I am, or this is how I always act, or this is what I always do, or this is how I relate to people. So let me ask you another question. How much of a limitation is that? I really encourage you to ask yourself, is my past actually relevant? Is it keeping me from making really different choices? What if you'd always been kind of a grumpy person? You're like, well, that's just who I am. I've been grumpy for 37 years. And you suddenly went, you know what? I'm changing that. What would it take for me to be cheerful? Now that's creating a present and a future where the past is not relevant. And that actually gives you choice to create greater and greater and greater in your life. This morning, I was doing a private session with someone who'd experienced a lot of trauma as a child. And one of the things that I worked with this person on was not processing and processing. She'd been in therapy and she'd done all these different kinds. Well, I still have to keep processing it because it's still there. And you know what? Processing is never going to make it go away. What you can do is say, this is what was. This is what was. You know what? That's okay. It didn't control me. It didn't determine who I'm going to be in my life. It does not have to be relevant. I'm not pretending it didn't happen, but I'm going, okay, that was, it happened. Now what am I choosing? I am choosing to move beyond any abusive past, any trauma, drama, any of that, because it doesn't contribute to me being the happy, joyful, creative being that I would like to be. So anything that comes up from your past, I would ask yourself, does this really need to be relevant? Am I making it relevant? Is making it relevant limiting, that's a new word, limiting my present and what I can create in the future? Because you can choose now to be and do completely different from what you were choosing to be and do in the past. Thank you.